Hey Stitchy Muses and welcome back to Sewing Vision. I am Vivienne and today we are making the Victoria bralette, the new full bust lace bra with a V neckline. If you love lace lingerie, this one is for you. Two-piece front construction, cotton jersey lining and lace layer on top. Beautiful, comfortable and available in a huge size range. You can also add a power mesh layer for extra support, a pocket for padding or even a bra foam cup. If you want any of these versions, let me know in the comments and we will make them together in a future video. Now let's jump right in. When you are cutting the back piece out from the paper, you can choose between 75, 94 or 113 millimeters wide closure. You can find all of them in my shop. I'm going for the 75 today because I really don't need a wider one. And what about the materials? For this style you will need 2 meters of a stretch lace. This one is 17 centimeters wide and it's totally okay and enough till medium size. Then 1 meter of underbust elastic, 1 meter of fold over elastic, 1.2 meters of strap elastic, and 100 by 50 centimeters of your lining fabric. I am using cotton jersey as almost always, but you can also use a swimwear fabric to get the better support, and you can also use a power mesh as an extra layer to get even more support. Then 2 sliders and 2 hooks or rings depending on the style you like, and 1 bra closure. Let's cut the pieces. I will start with the lace pieces and first I will cut the inner cup. So place this piece along the decorative lace edge and cut 1. I think. Then take this piece, flip it onto the other edge of your lace and cut second mirrored piece. And then cut also 2 outer cups and 2 back pieces. Then you can fold your fabric and cut all pieces also from the lining one. I know it's maybe better to cut it in this direction, but I just like to cut it this way. So I'm cutting my inner cups this way, then 2 outer cups and 2 back pieces. And now the very first thing we need to do is to finish the long straight edges on the inner cups. You can use serger, or if you don't have a serger you can also use zigzag stitch, but to be honest I think it's better to use a fold over elastic instead, just a zigzag, and you won't have raw edges here. And just finish the edges with fold over elastic like this. I'm using a serger, but you can use fold over elastic instead if you like to. It's totally okay. Then place the inner cups right sides together and pin and sew the center front seam. Backstitch on both edges. Place these layers wrong sides together and pin and stitch them all around. I'm using a zigzag stitch for the neckline and long straight stitch for the rest. It's just instead of the basting thread. Then take your lining outer cup and place it right side facing the right side of your lining inner cup. And pin and baste both layers together. And do the same also on the other side. Then take your main outer cups and place them right side facing the right side of your main inner cups. And pin and sew both cup seams. Remove the basting stitches and place both outer cups wrong sides together and pin and baste them all around so both layers stays in place. And attach the back pieces exactly the same way as the outer cups. First lining, right side facing the right side. Then the main pieces. And sew both side seams. Remove the basting stitches and pin and baste both layers together. Then take your fold over elastic and we can finish the underarms. I'm using a zigzag stitch as always and gently stretch the elastic as you go. Then trim the seam allowance. Fold the elastic and stitch it again. Then take your straps and place them right side facing the right side of the top of your bra or bralette. Align the edges right here with the fowie and baste it in a place. To get a better finish, I fold the lace like this and baste it in a place too. And do the same also on the other side. So first I will start right here, aligning the edges. Then fold the lace and baste it in a place too. And baste your straps in a place. I use just a straight stitch. Remove the basting stitches. Then turn the strap to the right side. We get a really nice finish right here. And also on the other side. And I just like to top stitch and catch the seam allowance so it's not flipping anywhere. You can use zigzag or straight stitch, it's totally up to you. I will use a small zigzag. Then take your underbust elastic, mark its center, align it with the center front of your bra. And then you can pin the edges. Don't forget to check the closure if it sits perfectly. And baste the elastic with your bra together. Then take the back paper pattern piece and mark the strap loop placement. And baste your loops onto this mark. And before I change my thread to the dusty pink color, I will just secure the loop right here with a straight stitch. So I don't need to change it again later. I'm using just a straight stitch. Now I change my threads and we can stitch the bottom edge and all layers together. You can use zigzag, 3-step zigzag or your cover stitch machine. I'm using a 3-step zigzag today. If you would like to know my 3-step zigzag setting, because you ask me a lot, it's on two points for the length, and then I use 5 out of 6 for the width. But I use this setting only for waistband elastic or the underbust elastic. At this point we can remove all basting stitches from the bottom edge and also here from the loop. And we have last 2 steps: baste and sew the closure and thread and stitch the straps. And our Victoria bra is done. Let's try her on.